Hey, what's up guys, Mashin here, come back with a brand new video for you guys. Today we've got an action-packed one. We're going to be talking about a CSGO channel with 50,000 subscribers that was just sold. We're going to be telling you about who sold it, who it went to, along with some other problems for CSGO investing in general moving forward. Let's hop on into it. First up, we got to be talking about this channel that was just recently sold, because this is a major thing. 50,000 subscribers, this channel was alive for a long time. But the thing is, we're talking about the incompetent channel right here. Now you may have noticed this is probably one of those spam feeds things you get on the side of YouTube. They're always got those short clips that are plastered with ads. I've got a full video talking about the previous owner of Incompetent along with the 10 other channels he owned. He owned 10 channels, and that's kind of where his interest has pivoted to. The owner of it, Six Striker, he used to make CSGO content, then he switched over to Minecraft, then he switched over to CSGO, and now he's back to Minecraft. There's a lot of mixing around for him because he's just trying to find anything that works, which is questionable for me personally, because obviously you're not really building a community then, and he's deleted so many Discord servers because his community comes to hate him when they realize that he's just doing this for views, and that's exactly what's been going on here. If we want to head over to his channel now, he's got 500,000 subscribers, but can't pull in 5,000 actual views on a video. That's because he makes shorts content, and he complains all the time that his shorts don't get paid out because they're YouTube shorts and they literally require an IQ of 5 to make. Now, I've followed Daniel for such a long time, and honestly, I've got so much more to say, but that's not what this video is about. This video is about the Incompetent channel. Now, if you've noticed or watched one of my previous two videos about these, you can see that there is a very strong connection between two people, Suka Hot Fire and Incompetent. And what has happened is Suka Hot Fire has purchased the Incompetent channel. I went undercover with some highly investigative work that included posting 3 questions in his Discord, and he was eager to give the information away that he sold it, and Six Striker is never coming back to CSGO unless he gets a gambling sponsorship, which ironically is what Suka Hot Fire has. Now, he wouldn't disclose anything to me about what Suka Hot Fire's financial situation was with these gambling videos, because that's what I'm interested in. I talk a little bit about it in the full video I make on him, but basically this is a very interesting tactic by Suka Hot Fire. In fact, Suka Hot Fire has not actually gained any subs since August, which was over 4 months ago. I mean, there is a severe lack of pretty much effort being put into this channel, and it's easily seen with the videos. If we check out the last 6 videos, 3 of them are gambling, and these gambling videos are the longest videos on the channel, and the 3 videos that weren't gambling were 2 minutes and 50 seconds, 3 minutes 30 seconds, and just over 4 minutes, meaning that he is not putting really any effort into these when you consider that these are sponsored with a 40-ish second advertisement inside of them. And when we head over to the Incompetent channel, there hasn't really been much. There's been 6 videos uploaded by him, one of which, and the most recent, a fully sponsored video, which I am in the middle about. I do think fully sponsored videos do have a place here, especially for smaller YouTubers to go ahead and actually make some money. As you know, most CSGO videos get demonetized, and we'll talk about that in just a minute. But I also think that you need to put effort into creating your other channels and your specifically other videos if you want to be able to have the opportunity to make fully sponsored videos. All this does is create a lot of problems for the rest of us, where we're starting to see a lot of people hating CSGO investing YouTubers as a whole because of a lot of bad people that are inside of it. If we want to look, they're starting to see some clones of Suka Hot Fire popping up with these highly clickbaity videos that really offer no information other than saying, I think something will probably happen. You can see here by Luke Eats, there's a correct way to make these types of videos, basically saying that this is suggested and not saying with absolute certainty, which is what this person really likes to do, and I've got a full video on them if you want to check it out. But I want to talk about a couple other problems for CSGO investing. The first one, and the most obvious, is gotta be the lack of updates for 2022. If we look at 2022, we really did not get anything. If we want to talk about the market as a whole, it was a really good period to be in the market. Something like the breakout case, it doubled in the entire timeline of 2022. The problem is there was just not anything going on in the game. The market going up is great, but the thing is, the market going up is not going to prevent the game from losing interest for the general public. There's not anything crazy that happened in 2022, and if we look at the skins by year, you can see it's an all-time low. I'm sure you've seen this graph before, but the reason I bring it up is because we're starting to see some movement by some things just because of the lack of updates, in my opinion. Seeing something like the Antwerp capsule, which we've now got 2 profitable capsules, and they're decently decently profitable as well, those two. Or like obviously we've seen the Stockholm capsules have had some movement as well, and I think this can almost be directly related to the fact that Rio sucked and we've seen so little content that people are forced to put their money into older things. Most people are not just going to be hanging on to tons and tons of money, they're going to find something to put it in, and Stockholm and Antwerp capsules have been their solution. At least recently we've started to see at least some slight movement from cases like the Riptide case, which we saw a very big increase for, then it kind of went back down, and now it's started to increase slowly again. Honestly, in my opinion, this is just because we've seen such a lack of things going on inside of the game. It's very interesting how we've seen all these rumors and yet we haven't seen anything really come to the surface that is really ready. I mean, we've seen some source 2 information come out, yada yada. In my opinion, I'm not going to trust source 2 stuff until it's here, just because of how long source 2 has been quote unquote in the works for. But I've also got 2 other things I want to mention in terms of CSGO investing YouTubers as a whole. And if you don't remember, a couple months ago, someone by the name of Petrie, which I am actually decent friends with, put out a tweet basically saying that their video was incorrectly demonetized, and therefore YouTube went in and reported this action. And what happened from there is Jesus came in, he made a video about it on his second channel. The video did relatively well, and basically he talked about why he thought this was happening. He thought they were being tracked as maybe NFTs, and that's why CSGO investing and CSGO content really as a whole, with relation to skins, was being demonetized. And we thought the situation might improve from there. That was about 5 months ago. Fast forward to today, where the situation has only gotten worse. If you didn't know, YouTube recently unveiled an update, basically meaning that if you're swearing in the beginning of your video, you're going to be instantly demonetized. There's a full video about it here. I really don't care too much because it doesn't affect me, but it just goes to show the lack of transparency, which is something that's been quite obvious inside of the CSGO investing scene and CSGO scene as a whole. There's videos years old talking about why CSGO has not been succeeding on YouTube, and this potential could be changed if we start to see a little bit more from Valve. We talked about that source 2 just a couple minutes ago. If that comes with a rebrand to Counter-Strike, we see C's and T's instead of, you know, the full names. This could be a change that benefits CSGO for the better, especially because of on YouTube, it's going to get all those extra impressions, which could potentially bring people to invest into the game. It's not something that's guaranteed, obviously, but it cannot hurt. And then the last thing I want to throw in here at the end, because we've been talking about CSGO YouTubers the whole time, is don't trust anyone's advice. I don't recommend you take my own advice. I recommend you look at my advice and you understand what I'm saying, and you use that information that I give you, the facts specifically, to make a decision off of that. Most of the CSGO investing videos is someone's interpretation on a subject. There's been countless times where people have been trying to get you to do something for their own benefit, and therefore you can't be too careful. It's a great resource, and honestly there's so many great YouTubers, but there's going to be more than enough people that are out there for their own personal gain. But that's really all I have. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day.